Wolf back. What's going on? It's your boy, the Wolf Roastery. RoasteryJoe.com. We breed and feed you fantasy wolves. Here, not from our usual dwelling. CJ's no longer in jail in his usual.
Yeah, when's the last time we were together?
It's been probably like a year and a half now, 2 years. So good to see you again. We're live in person, though, as you can tell, over at Old Planters Brewery in Beverly, the best brewery around. Cheers, CJ.
Cheers. A little different than the seltzers I'm used to.
Exactly, yeah. Deliciousness, though. This is the Rhino Tears, just like a morning orangey, delicious IPA. Juicy, fantastic stuff to get flowing here. But we know you guys are more interested in your fantasy football semifinals, and what a week it has been. I've lost Kelce, I've lost Dalvin Cook, I've lost Mike Evans, and we're scrambling. So I've got plenty of plays that I'm tossing in there. I'll let you guys know who I'm going after. Let me know what you guys think of some streamers. I'm sure many of us are all in the same boat here, so we will get through this injury mess together. But if you are in Beverly, if you're local in the North Shore area, even Boston, somewhere in that area, come on down. Beverly, Massachusetts, Old Planters Brewing. We're going to have Red Zone on throughout the day, as well as the Bills Pats. 2 screens going. Going to be an awesome time. So come on down here. We have officially opened it up. I know it's usually 12 o'clock, but they will open the doors early if you guys are catching this live and you want to get in a little early while there's nobody here right now. So we'll get on open. It'll be awesome. But first, let's hit all the news, and then again, we have all the question slips and everything for you guys if and when you get here live. So come on down. It'll be a good old time, and we'll get on the mics. Hey, there we go. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
The crowd is pouring in.
The crowd is pouring in. The doors have opened officially. So welcome on in. We'll toss on the mics over here. You guys are right front row, so you don't need us to yell quite yet, but we will oh, yeah, of course. Priority access. People live. I think I have some pens in my backpack, actually. So thank you, Wolfpack. Let's get through on the news here that we got going. Because, again, as we said at the top, it is crazy. I know a little different. Here's some pens there. I didn't bring as many as I should have.
Yeah, that's fine.
We got a handful more.
You're a teacher. You should have just thousands.
I have thousands of pens laying around. All righty, folks. Thanks again. And as they're already coming in, those thumbs up do help us get out to more people, continue to grow the Wolfpack. So any and all questions, fantasy related or not, get them on in. But let's cover some news, go through some streamers, the biggest being COVID, and we'll just hit all of these at once as much as we can. Kelce was up in the air as of yesterday. He is officially out, crushing my soul. Tyreek Hill has been activated, though, so Mahomes is looking a little bit better with at least one of his weapons out there. Should have a monster day with no Kelce. Should be getting peppered. 8,400 on DraftKings. Great play with Tyreek Hill to maybe even fit in there with Cooper Kupp, given how much running backs have value there. Because Austin Ekeler is out. And that means Justin Jackson in a great spot, 4,200 on DraftKings, my top 20 running backs as well. Houston's horrendous. Most rushing yards allowed on the ground, and they're dinged up on the defensive line. So a great spot for Justin Jackson today. Inside my top 20 running backs, I imagine you said on Instagram we're getting like a million questions, right?
Yeah. Between what are your thoughts between him and Rojo? I've gone on that a lot.
Oh, yeah. So that's another one is Leonard Fournette is out. He's on the IR for the next few weeks. I'd rather have Ronald Jones myself. We've seen it before. He even had like 8 yards a pop last weekend against a good Saints defense. He is very solid. I'd rather have him. I have him in my top 15, whereas Jackson's right on the fringe of my top 15. So if it's one or the other, I go Ronald Jones myself. But that is a great question. Just make sure. Yep, that's perfect on that. So he's another one. Brandin Cooks also out. He's been going wild, but even bigger is Dalvin Cook also out. So again, Kelce and Cook for myself. I'm going to be scrambling to find some replacement plans here. Gabriel Davis was one of my replacement plans. He's also now out. Rhamondre Stevenson for the Pats also out with COVID. But Kendrick Bourne will be welcomed back with no Aguilar with concussion. That could be a good spot for him today when they might need some points against that big Bills offense. And then last but not least is Jared Goff. Well, least, yes, indeed. He's going to be out on the COVID list as well. But that does impact guys like Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's been going off these last few weeks. Let us know if you have questions on him. He fell like 15 spots in my rankings. I can't trust anybody with Tim Blau at quarterback. Now Swift might be back. Disgusting. Yeah, this is what we're relying on this year. So those guys are to keep on. And then yesterday, actually, Mike Williams and Brashad Perriman, one of those much more impactful. Mike Williams is going to be out as well. So just again, Keenan Allen was already going to get showered. No Ekeler, no Williams.
He might have 22 targets.
Well, the last time Ekeler didn't play last year, I don't know if you remember, he had 19 catches or something. It was 18 to 19 catches on like 25 targets. And now Mike Williams is also removed. So I think, obviously Keenan a smash play, DraftKings 7,700, but I think Josh Palmer at 3,300 on DraftKings, and also for I'm starting Palmer in place of Kelce and Cook and Gabe Davis and Evans, all these guys. I've now resorted to Josh Palmer, 4% rostered. Will be one of the favorite streams of the week. So those are all the COVID updates we have. There's probably going to be 5 more to break before we even get there. We do have some other news to get to, but we do have some super chats.
Yeah, we do have a super chat from BK.
BK, tossing us the weekly $20 super chat. You're the man, BK. Much appreciated, brother. He's back in and he's ugly every week, but somehow you keep churning through. So, it's got to be the
I have no idea how he wants to.
With these running backs, I don't get what's going on, but hey, let's go.
PPR scoring, need 2 of these: Abdullah, Bolden, Jordan Howard, Devontae Booker, Daryl Williams. Chasing points.
Oh man, chasing points too. Weirdly, I don't like any of these guys. Abdullah, Bolden, Howard, Devontae Booker, Daryl. For some reason, I'm kind of feeling Bolden today with no Rhamondre. Like a PPR league, 5 to 6 catches.
Locked in the third down.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling Bolden the most out of these ones. Howard would be the best bet for the end zone against a bad Giants team. We saw last week on Thursday Night Football, when they got up big early on the football team after 3 quarters, they just pounded Howard to close that game out. They let Sanders rest. I don't imagine they'll have any problem moving the ball against the Giants. So ultimately, that would be the pounded out narrative late for Howard, maybe finding the end zone. But I just think Bolden could be involved all game as a pass catcher at the goal line, potentially even with Stevenson out. He could be a good play. So I'm going Bolden. You agree with that one?
Bolden.
Yeah.
And then the other one, I have no idea.
Yeah.
He needs 2, so we're going.
Oh, he needs 2 of them. Oh, God. Jeez. So then maybe Jordan Howard, the other one we were justifying there. I mean, Daryl Williams against Pittsburgh, we've seen them getting gashed on the ground for over 5 yards a pop all season. Never mind these last few weeks, the most points allowed. Daryl's not a horrible play, but I'm going Bolden and Howard myself. I think Howard has that narrative.
I'll roll with you there. I mean, this is just horrible. There's really nothing to say.
But he's alive, and that's all that matters. He continues to get it done.
It must be in like a 16-team league or something.
Yeah, exactly, right? So best of luck, BK. We hope it gets done for you. But, man, that's a tough question indeed. Twan, can you guys hear us okay? Should we get on the mics? You can hear us good, okay? Yeah, once it's a packed house, we might have to get on the mics. We'll see. But thank you guys for coming. We appreciate it. Merry Christmas as well.
I know, I can't even hear you. The crowd is just
insane. Deafening crowd over here. Sending you good vibes from Christmas in Connecticut from Hillary.
Hillary from Connecticut.
Cheers for the super chat, Hills. Much appreciated. Merry Christmas. We miss you here. Look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.
And she also has a question.
Lockett
or Sanders?
And it's Miles Sanders knowing her team. I go Lockett. I go for the blow up, facing Chicago, full PPR. He had 30 points last time out there. She's facing a really good team too. One thing to keep in mind with your questions, and some of you guys are veterans, you already know this, but let's say you're in a hole right now because you face Davante Adams or some of that nature. Let us know because you might need more points, and there might be a better overall safe high floor option. But ultimately, if you're chasing a ton of points, you might need the blow up play. So in this case, like Lockett is by far the blow up play, but he also has a pretty good floor too. So I like Lockett a lot here. That's who I would go, Hills, for sure. Chicago, the 4th most points, I believe, to wide receivers. A great spot. Alrighty, folks. Thank you so much for those generous super chats. It's a good way to jump the line. Also support your boys at Christmas time. Very appreciated. Another way to support us is to get on down to Old Planners Brewing here for the live show as the crowd starts to come in. Lamar Jackson and Tyler Huntley on the COVID list as well. So those are the last couple names that we forgot to cover. That means Johnson is starting, hopefully in regular seasonal leagues, which is most of your questions anyways. You don't have to go to him. But at 4K on DraftKings, he just has to get to 15 points to really 4X that value. I don't hate that. The guy can run. Last time out when we got extensive work, 350 yards and 3 touchdowns against the Jets. For the Jets. Who were they even facing that game? Do you remember? Mike White got hurt. It was Thursday Night Football. Who was that game? I can't even remember. It was like November 5th. But you could do worse on DraftKings for 4K if you want to have a high-end options everywhere else. And then Nick Foles is starting for the Bears. Huh? What? Like, no clue what's going on there. As well as Jake Fromm for the Giants. Just horrendous overall.
He is terrible.
Yeah. I don't know how this is the starter. But, again, he can't be worse than Mike Glennon. He came in for that last drive of the game. You think he's going to be worse? It's going to be bad. Eagles defense, fire him on up is kind of the takeaway there. One of my top 7 defenses. Taysom Hill's also on the COVID list. We forgot to mention that. It's just too many to keep track of. So Ian Book, a creature named Ian Book, will be starting for the Saints there. So fire up Miami defense is the key play there. Let's get to our live question, our first live question of the day from Twan. Twan, is that how that's pronounced? Twan? Is that, yeah? All righty. We got half PPR, Jackson Pollard, Rashad Penny. This is a great one. This is a good example of where I'll value Jackson. Definitely above these guys. Love Justin Jackson today. Again, the easiest rush D in the league, most generous. No Austin Ekeler. Now no Mike Williams. What's that? Oh, it's Miles Sanders? Miles Sanders and Jackson. Yeah, both of those two guys.
I know.
Yeah.
Penny broke my heart last week.
Oh.
Once again, he was like out for basically the whole third quarter. Just
always does it. Yeah, DJ Dallas gets the touchdown, as we always feared and suspected of Rashad Penny. So yeah, Twan, Justin Jackson, definitely the play.
Yeah.
Kelly, you're in your semifinals over there too, right? Any questions for it? How's the roster looking? Yeah. You're not facing Hills though, right? She's facing somebody else this week. Yeah.
Oh, that would have been rivalry.
Yeah, 14 from Taylor. You might have ended up not in a horrible spot there.
We have another super chat.
Oh, nice. We'll, as always, jump over to those super chats first. Thank you so much, Mr. D'India. Much appreciated, as always. Where did that go? Hold on.
Oh, no, I see it on YouTube.
There it is.
Yep. So D'India, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. I need 2 of these: Henderson, Pollard, Marquise Brown, and Tyler Boyd. I'm chasing, so he does need upside.
I appreciate the context there, D'India. Great to see you. Thank you so much for your support each and every week, brother. It's very appreciated. I would be going. So he needs 2 of them. Does one of them have to be a running back? Because
I don't think so.
I like Marquise Brown and maybe Pollard here, but I don't hate Boyd. He's been playing better as of late.
I was gonna say I like the receivers.
The receivers, yeah.
The Ravens are a mess.
The one thing is like Johnson at QB. Does that like ruin Brown? And like we said, he did have 350 yards and 3 touchdowns when he was playing for the Jets. So I think he can still be okay. I think he can sustain Brown.
There's just no upside with Henderson anymore.
No, I'm done with Henderson. No, there's no way I'm using Henderson. I would say Henderson Pollard is where I lean here. But you go Boyd, you think?
You mean Brown Pollard?
Yeah. I mean Brown Pollard. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with your receivers. I'm going Hollywood and Boyd.
He did have that game-winning touchdown a week ago. So, yeah, that could be it. Boyd, again, the Ravens give out the most 20-plus yard and 40-plus yard plays. That's not necessarily his strengths, though. He's more the chain mover. I think it's more of a big Jamar Chase, T. Higgins day. Boyd kind of gets left out there. So we will see.
You just hate Boyd.
I do. I've always hated Boyd. Never liked the guy. Never will. Couple last quick notes. Mixon's not on the injury report. He's a must-play, top 12 running back, huge workload. Swift is questionable. Do we have any official word on Deandre Swift yet?
Probably 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, 11:30 is usually when the officials come out. We got Gibson questionable. He is playing the Cowboys tonight. So if you wanted to wait it out for him, you better go roster Patterson, only 5%. But even then, last time he faced the Cowboys just a few weeks ago, it was like 5 points, very good run D. I'd be nervous to be starting Antonio Gibson anyways, but especially with these injury concerns. I would not be waiting that one out. Harris is good to go with no Rhamondre Stevenson. So he vaults right into the top 20, like fringe top 15. I'd rather have, for example, Harris than Gibson. Talking about the last guy. Last time out against the Bills, had that 64-yard touchdown run. Just a beast. And they'll be behind that team throughout the day, hopefully. So we will see. Miles Sanders is off the injury report. Howard was full as well. Both those guys in play. Obviously, Sanders is the preferred option. If it's blowout, though, that's where Howard really picks up steam. We talked about him earlier for UBK. But Miles Sanders definitely in play.
Will Sanders find the end zone?
I think
He's
so.
like the new Jacoby Myers.
Over 150 touches without touching the end zone. The next closest is 70. So he's like doubled up now, the next closest guy. So that's pretty crazy. But I do think he has a shot today. The Giants are that bad. 8th most points allowed to running backs. We got Thielen likely to go right back into the top 20 receivers. Always a good bet for the end zone. Nelson Aguilar is out, as we mentioned, with Kendrick Bourne now activated. Bourne, for a while, was a top 12 receiver throughout this year. He could be in your questions. Let us know. Certainly worth considering today. Every time he's out there, he makes plays. I love the guy. Mike Evans is out, but AB is no longer on the injury designation. He's a top 12 receiver for me. He's 4,900 on DraftKings. He's a must-play. Sanders is off the injury report as well, but that's with Gabe Davis and Beasley out. So as inconsistent and tough as he's been to trust, I do think Sanders could be right back in
I
the
like
lineups.
Isaiah McKenzie in DFS today.
3K, right? And last time he got an extensive role, he had over 7 catches. I think it was 80 yards and a touchdown playing the slot role. So he's done it before. Could do it again. Last couple notes here. Pat Fry is out. We kind of expected that. Ty Higbee is activated, but
Pat Fry should have came down.
yeah, we should have had the local legend there. Yes, we'll get him on the podcast this offseason. And then Higbee is activated as well, but doesn't really matter. He hasn't had double-digit points since week 3. Pretty useless there. So I personally would not be playing him. All righty, Wolfpack. We'll get on to your questions. Eventually, we'll hit these mics once the people start coming in here. But let's go.
All right, Jay Duvall, start 2 of these standard. Patterson, Madison, Monty, Rojo. He started JT, so he needs an upside.
I would go Patterson. And I would go Madison. I would go those 2 exactly. All great options, Jay Duvall. But Detroit for Patterson. I do as well. But I have Madison and Patterson, both my top 5. Monty's my RB7, like very close among all these guys. I love them all. But of course, you're going to play JT like that. 14 points, whatever. It's not the end of the world. Solid indeed. So, good stuff.
Fraser McDonald. Hope everyone had a great Christmas. Consolation bracket for me, unfortunately. But Javonte or Madison, also starting Montgomery and J-Rob.
All righty. So I would go Madison over Javonte. He hasn't disappointed yet since he's got 20-plus touches in every single game without Dalvin Cook. In fact, I think he's had over 25 in all those games. So tougher matchup versus the Rams, but I'm still rolling him. Javonte's locked in that committee. I need a huge Javonte Day, Frazier, but ultimately I got to go Madison there. And then I'm going I would go Montgomery and J-Rob over Javonte too, but Madison's my favorite of all 4. So he'd be the lock for me. Guys, we got 40 of you here in the live broadcast. Love to see it. That thumbs up button does help us get out to more people. And as we get to your questions, we did want to mention Prize Picks, our newest sponsor. If you download them, a great prop betting app. You can make up to, 5 to 10x your money. Yeah. And the best part is even if you lose one of those, you can still 3x the money. It's not like your typical prop bets. It's a great game. I mean, you've been running wicked hot. I think you've won like 7 of your last 8. Yeah,
yes, had a good day yesterday. It was a good 2-game slate though. It was
there you go.
Easier. Do you like anything today?
I love Antonio Brown. Was it 5.5 receptions today? So as we pump them, I'm going to put the bottom banner here so you guys can see that. Use code RSJ if you deposit. We'll give you some of our favorite picks later. I know we have a ton of questions, so we want to make sure to get to all those. But Prize Picks, great app. We get a nice little kickback if you download it, deposit. They'll match up to $100 with code RSJ. So check that on out. What's up, Ben? How are you, man? Merry Christmas. Thanks for coming down. Too beautiful. It's like Medusa. All right, let's get back to your questions, Wolfpack. We left off with Willie G, one of our legends.
William G. Donis, hey, boys.
If you have any questions, Ben, we got the slips right up here, by the way.
I don't know about that. Finals time for me. Pick two of these. Madison, Gibson, Sanders, Penny, Mike Carter. Happy day.
Ooh. I'm going Madison is my favorite by far, and then I'm going Miles Sanders over the other options. I feel pretty good about that too. Just too much concern with Gibson tonight and a tough matchup.
Oh, that was brutal.
Does he even play?
Having like 40 touches last game.
I know. Yeah. So yeah, I can't trust that. So I'm going Miles Sanders. I'm going Madison. Because Gibson again, it's like Patterson is your best option. Should he miss the game? That's pretty atrocious.
G. Donis again. Chiefs defense or Chargers defense?
Oh, it's pretty good because Houston matchup for the Chargers.
Yeah, I think I'm going Chargers.
I do love the big playability of the Chiefs, though. I'm leaning Chiefs, honestly.
Yeah,
I think
at home.
Yeah, Chiefs at home. Big Ben will throw, and that's one of our favorite prize picks today. Big Ben for an interception. One of the best prize picks you can make. He's definitely going to throw at least one.
LeBron's free square.
Yeah, it's just an absolute free square.
Sebastian Alex, New England defense or Miami defense. I also have Kamara, Chiefs, and Cincy D are also available. I'm going Miami.
Oh, yeah. Miami against Ian Book, no doubt about it. Again, Ian Book. That's all you really need to know for that one. And then Chiefs and Cincy available. No, I would keep rolling with Miami. They're my number 2 defense, I believe, on the week.
Sebastian again, Damian Harris or Mixon.
Ooh, that's pretty good. I'm probably going to go Mixon, but it's really close with no Rhamondre here. Harris is in a good spot, but you just never know. If the Bills get a big lead, it becomes a Bolden day, whereas Mixon's just going to be involved throughout the day. It's your stud. He had that streak of like 5 straight games with 2+ touchdowns, so I like that a lot. I'm going to roll with Mixon. You agree?
Yeah, I'm there with you. Aiden Dalmanian. Merry Christmas, guys. Need to flex either CEH or Melvin half PPR. Thanks and good luck.
All righty. I gotta go CEH here. Just a clearer featured back. Pittsburgh allowing, again, 5.6 yards per carry all year, but even worse lately. He found the end zone a lot these last few weeks, about 70% of the touches. I like CEH over Melvin, even in a good spot for Melvin. You agree?
Yeah. D'India, COVID has me on the ropes. I need upside, flex, Marquise. Oh, we already got this.
Oh, yeah, this was the super chat. Thanks again, D'India. And needing upside, even though Marquise Brown, more questionable with the QB, I do roll him. And then who was the other one? The other one's not here, though. There's 4 options, right?
There's another running back.
Yeah. I forget who it was now, too, but I'd be benching Henderson there.
Bulldog, Javonte Williams or Justin Jackson, full PPR?
I go Javonte still. I know Justin Jackson more the featured back, but it's not a guarantee. Josh Kelly got more of the goal line work. In fact, he got all 5 goal line carries last week. We are a couple weeks away of Justin Jackson just 2 weeks ago getting a ton of goal line work too. So he could get that work. But I think everyone's assuming he's a smash play. Against Houston, he probably will get at least 12 to 15. But yeah, what if it's just a big Herbert day with 4 to 5 touchdowns there? So that could end up being the issue. Thank you. We'll start piling up the live questions and get to those momentarily. We're going to do some merch draws, so you guys probably have a good chance to win some merch over here. Who's going to win? Yeah.
Kevin Rice. Good Lord, look at these questions already lining up. I got Kelce out in a very hard opponent today. Do I go with Pollard, Justin Jackson, or Swift/Reynolds?
I'd go Justin Jackson there. I mean, Swift is definitely –
would you go Swift if –
I don't think so. I mean, Atlanta, great matchup, but anything with Tim Blau at quarterback is just so tough to trust. And Reynolds been eating lately, and now does it become like a 4-headed nightmare? I think I go Jackson over Swift. Would you agree with that? That's tough.
That backfield. I mean, I could definitely see them still. Jamal Williams is back. That Craig Reynolds, the guy's there.
Yeah, just like ugly.
Mess, yeah.
I mean, we'll keep our eyes peeled on that one, Kevin, because if we get like Swift is back and expected to not be limited at all, and they get the Falcons there. And you need upside, it sounds like, too. So ultimately, that might be the play. But as of right now, just in a vacuum, I do like Justin Jackson the most. Plenty of upside himself. Just went up to 10 extra money. We just promoted this one more time. Is Prize Picks up to $100 but match. Code RSJ will get you help you boys out, and also will get you up to $100 match there. So check out PrizePicks.com. Prize Picks in your app store. A great fun time. Which again, CJ's been ripping that. 7 of his last 8. So we're up big. Keep going.
Mitch Chavez, good morning.
Good morning, Mitch Chavez. Always the regulars here.
Campanelli, hey, Wolf and CJ, miss seeing you guys today. I'm sorry I could not be present at all planners due to COVID-19 protocols. CJ's beard's looking amazing with each passing day. Wolf, please drink a beer on my honor.
I'll finish this one off and put another one back shortly. Campanelli's somewhat in the area. He was texting me about it. Yeah.
I thought he was like a Philly guy or something.
Actually, you know what? He might have been. He was saying he was going to make the drive up and come meet us anyways, which would have been classic. But yeah, unfortunately, David, when we put the event together, it wasn't so crazy. These days, it is a little bit nuts. And a lot of people did text me that they couldn't make it today because of that. So it is unfortunate, but thanks for having a virtual beer with us, and we're pumped to have at least some people coming on in here, and we'll see how it goes. We'll have some beers and then watch the Red Zone and Pats either way. So be a great time, but we'll miss you here. Appreciate you saying that. And yes, CJ's beard is getting pretty damn sexy over there.
Better in person.
It's even better. Yeah, just gonna touch it real quick. It's nice. Feels even better than I could have imagined. Yes, I thought mine was pretty thick, but yours is. This is like the thickest I've had mine in a while, and you're still just clearly outshining me. It's nuts. What's up, Rollins? How are you, man? Merry Christmas. Thanks for coming down.
Russ Kaiser, full point PPR, Madison, Sanders, or Justin Jackson.
Need 2. You got to go Madison, Kaiser. Again, anytime Madison's the guy, it's the lock. And then I go Sanders over Jackson. That's a pretty good measuring stick. Those guys are like neck and neck. What are your thoughts on that one?
As we talked about, I'm not that high on Justin Jackson. I mean, Sanders can't find the end zone for some reason. Maybe this is the week.
Yeah.
I usually hate Sanders because of you. So I'm going Madison Sanders.
Yeah. Even though he hasn't been finding the end zone, he's had like 15 to 20 PPR points in 3 of his last starts. So he's just getting the work. He's looking very solid. That line is so good. One of the best lines in football, at least at run blocking. So, yeah, I'm benching Jackson there. Just the biggest risk of those guys, in my opinion. We got another generous super chat coming on in from Will G. Thank you so much, Will G. We got another one in there, too. So we'll make sure to hit that one as well, Falahuni. But let's start with William G.
Yeah, William G. Donis, guys, who to flex have Renfro, Gibson, Manuel Sanders, also have Allen and Knox, so it's a risky play. Penny or Mike Carter, close matchup projection.
I
Gotta
would
go Renfro.
Yeah, I know Renfro's been disappointing these last few weeks, but really only just last week. Other than that, he's been a top 14 receiver in 7 of his last 9. Like, the guy's been killing it. No Waller, he's always good. I get Denver, a better defense, but still, he should have no problem having the big day. I think he'll be pretty underowned on DraftKings as well after being like a chalk play these last few weeks. Just a couple weeks removed. Remember, like, we both had him going the other week against the Chiefs, and he had, 11 catches on 14 targets. It's crazy. So I still really like him. I'm going to go of these other this is tough. And Knox is already in, so that makes Sanders definitely riskier. I'd probably go Gibson, but do you have Patterson as backup plan? What happens if he doesn't play tonight? I would say Gibson and Penny aren't all that far off for me. So if you don't have a good backup plan for Gibson, I would go Penny, but otherwise I'd go Gibson. What are your thoughts on that one?
I thought it's just flex 1.
Oh, is it just one of them?
Yeah, it's just a flex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is Renfro. Sorry.
I know.
Wasting time on that then. But Will, thank you so much for your super chat. Very generous of you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We appreciate all you guys supporting us like that.
Yeah, and then Falanini's also asking full PPR, Waddle or OBJ. He has Stafford, so he needs a big splash. If you need the big splash, I go OBJ.
Yeah, but Waddle's like a 15-catch legend, So, like, he's coming back. He gets the Saints on Monday night. Bottom 5 matchup for in terms of points allowed to wide receivers. So I'm going Waddle. I know OBJ feels like the splash. He's defined splash, right? But I'm going Waddle there. He's just been so damn steady, especially if it's full PPR, which it is. So that's where I'm leaning. Thank you so much for the super chat, Falanini. We appreciate it. Another free way, you can always get tossed on those super chats, but a free way to support you guys is that thumbs up button. We got over 50 of you live here with us. Hit that thumbs up button. It gets us out to more people, and it's so greatly appreciated. So thank you, Wolfpack. While we answer all these questions for you, let's continue on forward with our boy Denny Jennings.
Denny Jennings, what's up, boys?
Cheers, guys. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for coming down. We'll be on the live soon.
Denny Jennings, he's actually at the Eagles game. Wife got me club box tickets. Wow.
Picked a good one there, Denny Jennings. What a Christmas present for you. That's awesome. Club box seats. Unbelievable, Denny Jennings. Enjoy that. Hopefully you're half in the bag already. Knowing you, Denny, you're probably full in the bag already. So keep it going, brother.
Sarah Riley, half PPR, need 3 of these. Waddle, Jackson, Rojo, St. Brown, Hollywood, Penny, Freeman.
Sarah always is loaded with great
I'm
options.
going the first 3 myself.
Yeah. Waddle, Jackson. Yeah, oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I'd agree. First 3 are all great. Marquise Brown would normally enter that discussion, but with the backup quarterback questions, it does get a little bit sketchier. So yeah. Give me those first 3, Jackson, Waddle, and Ronald Jones.
Campanelli, full PPR, running back, pick 2 and 1 for the flex. J-Rob, Madison, Cordero, Pollard, so I'm sitting 1.
So, yeah, we got to sit one of these guys. That's tough, but Pollard's – yeah, the first 3 are just top 10, all 3 of them. Pollard's the clear odd man out for me, Campanelli.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, Denny Jennings. Go Birds. F off.
Oh,
hello.
Hillary from Connecticut.
Hello, says hi. Not from the living room today.
Joel Abutin, Gaskin or Jordan Howard or Reynolds, COVID replacements.
I would probably go Howard, especially if Swift is playing today. I can't trust Reynolds, and then Gaskin just disgusting.
I think I'm going Gaskin.
No, Duke Johnson, the better player.
I'm not believing that.
No, I am. And if you're live and you have any questions, we do have the slips up here, the pens over here. Come on over, get your questions on in, bring them on in. Always get.
They're hesitant to come for something.
Yeah, get J-Mars over here.
Gabriel Birchner. Hey, guys. Play flex.
What's up, Danny? Good to see you, man. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
I have a couple questions.
You're facing my dad, right, today?
Oh, yeah.
Big matchup.
Showdown.
Big showdown indeed. I love it.
PLA, I don't know what that means. Flex 1. Henderson, Pollard, Mooney.
I don't love any of these ones.
Mooney?
I kind of like Mooney. I mean, like Foles at quarterback is such a big risk, but like
he's not terrible.
It can't be a worse passer than Fields, right? Is Robinson still out from COVID? Like,
yeah, I think so.
I think so too. It's not Henderson. I really don't trust Henderson. It's Sony's job at this point. Pollard's mildly intriguing.
Pollard's the safest in my opinion. Mooney. I like Mooney, I guess.
I do. He was like this close to having a touchdown last week. I like Mooney the most of these options. Pollard would be the next with the highest floor, yeah.
Russ Kaiser, Big Benner Fields. It's ugly out. Well, Fields is out. So It's Big Ben for you.
That choice is made for you. Yeah, no Fields with Nick Foles starting today.
Campanelli. Swift is out.
Swift is officially out. Oh, okay. I got to update my rankings as we go live here, but let me add the banner here. So DeAndre Swift is out. Do they make any notes, Tomczyk, on that one? Like, Reynolds to start or Jamal Williams to start or anything? Yeah, we're hiring Tomczyk to take over CJ's usual Schefter role over here.
Stat book.
So DeAndre Swift is out. Reynolds and Jamal playable. Patrick, thought you were on a flight out of here.
Hey,
Welcome on it.
Delayed his flight.
But yeah, perfect. Cheers. Welcome. Yeah, priorities indeed. Welcome on in. Merry Christmas. But DeAndre Swift is out. So Reynolds and Jamal Williams do become a little bit more playable. We're going to look now and see, do we have any word? Reynolds was certainly a lot more appealing when he was the only guy when Reynolds was gone. I mean, when Jamal was gone with on the COVID list.
It's going to be like Reynolds early down, Jamal third down?
I could see something like that. Again, with, over 112 yards the other day, I could definitely see that. Hey, show. What a show it is. Yeah. Craig Reynolds, Jamal Williams show, indeed. Low April. Merry Christmas. Thanks for coming in. All righty, guys. And we left off here on Campanelli, who wants a sweatshirt with the cartoon faces of Wolf, CJ. We'll have to get our girl, what's her name, Caroline, to design our portraits. We could do something like that. She's a money graphic designer.
Nothing else, really. Crowder, David Johnson.
Yeah, all the expected. So Swift was the biggest one. I'm just updating my rankings as we go. You want to hit the questions while I guess we're on one computer.
Scooch down to Mike Clay.
All righty. Thank you again for those super chats, BK and Hillary. We greatly appreciate that.
Mike Clay is asking, sit two of these, Zeke, Madison, Javonte, Rojo, Justin Jackson. Yeah. I think I'm saying Javonte would be my first sit. And then
I think Jackson's my first sit.
Justin Jackson and Javonte would be my two sits.
Yeah, Jackson's my first sit. And then Javonte is tough with Ronald Jones. I prefer Javonte to Ronald Jones myself.
Literally a lot.
No way. Yeah, I think you think he's safer than he is. I get it. He's the starter.
Until he fumbles.
That's what I'm saying. That's the risk. Breida is out today too, actually, just as a heads up. Does that mean Zach Moss is activated? I don't think it really matters, but Breida is out. It could matter in the sense that, like, if Singleton's the only back there, you get a little bit of a bump up. I am going to bump Jamal up, though. Jamal Williams.
Yeah, it looks like Zach Moss is. There's three inactives for the Bills, and he's not one of them.
So. Okay, gotcha. Breida a healthy scratch? Huh. All righty. So, Mike Clay, I'm going to sit – I personally sit Rojo and Jackson. We both think Jackson's the first guy you sit here. You got to just decide between Rojo and Javonte. We're split on that one. But we both sit Jackson ourselves.
Denny Jennings. So saw Miles this morning, said he's going to score today. Beer's going down nice.
Love it. The beers are indeed going down nice. And we got a crowd here. I think we'll get on the mics soon enough. Is it noon? We'll wait a few more minutes, and then we'll get on the mics live here with you guys. Giuseppe,
good morning, fellas. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. Let's get this dub. Half PPR. Pick three of these, 2 running backs and a flex. Rojo, Gibson, Justin Jackson, Sanders, Van Jefferson, or Amon-Ra.
So I'm going Rojo, Sanders, and Justin Jackson. Those are the 3 I'm going to go. I'm going to bench both receivers. I'm benching Gibson with the risk of tonight.
I always love Van Jefferson's blow-up.
He does. Oh, he's got a great – but he's only seen 2-3 targets the last 2 weeks. So, that makes me a little bit nervous there for sure.
Chip. He's a local guy. He's come down.
Well, he's in Long Island now.
Yes.
He was local.
No longer local. Do you think Gibson plays tonight? I could swap in Michelle, McLaurin, or Devonta Smith instead. I would if he doesn't play. I'd just play McLaurin. But.
Yeah, I do kind of like Michelle today, though.
What time are they? 4?
They're 1.
Oh.
I would probably just play Michelle and play it safe. I guess you do have the McLaurin swap. And is Heineke back? Like, what's the whole situation with their QBs? That's gross. I personally like Michelle. 18 carries last time out. Like, he ran more routes than Henderson. He was the every down back. So you're telling me the every down back in the Rams? Like, I'm just going to roll with that.
His snaps are like 50 to 18 or something.
Yeah, exactly. It was truly like 90% of the snaps for him. Sony Michel, yes. Right around there, yes. Almost all the routes were on. That was where like the risk was with Sony Michel. So I really do like Sony Michel a lot today.
Jeremiah, he's in a tough spot.
You picked him up, didn't you, Bales?
Needs lots of
I think he did.
upside. Forced to start Trevor Lawrence or another one of these trash quarterbacks in my 2 QB league. 2 QBs though, it's okay, I guess. I mean, he hasn't thrown a touchdown in 7 weeks.
No, I know. I'm not. I would go to
Against
Josh
the
Johnson. I would rather have the Ravens quarterback, to be honest. Better offense, more likely to run the ball a bit. Nice, Ben. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going Josh Johnson, honestly. If he's the guy that like you could get over there, I do not want to start Trevor Lawrence at all.
The Jags are getting a win today, so I feel decent about Lawrence.
Oh, come on.
Not
No
decent,
way.
But I mean, could toss 2. Well, actually, I hope just Jared.
He hasn't thrown multiple touchdowns in a game since week 1, I think it is. No way he's getting 2. Maybe you get
And
1.
now major downgrade not having Meyer calling plays.
Yeah, I have Josh Johnson all the way up at quarterback 23. So if you have like Davis Mills as an option, maybe you go him. But I really don't mind Johnson today. I would definitely go there, Jeremiah. How's the kiddo doing, by the way?
I was not a fan of Truth just like shitting on Davis Mills.
Yeah, I like Davis Mills. He's not bad at all. Truth hates him. I don't know why.
Giuseppe, Hunter Henry, or Foster Moreau. Happy PR. Gotta go Hunter.
I go Hunter. Yeah, he's what he's had 2 touchdowns, 77 yards last time out. Tight end 2. Oh yeah, I'm riding that hot train, Giuseppe.
Giuseppe, Eagles D or Chargers D or Miami D. I like Eagles.
I like Miami more though. Ian Book, better defense.
Jake Fromm is horrific.
He is, but Ian Book's worse. Like I'm going Miami D. They've been playing so hot lately.
Giuseppe, Matty Ice, Drew Lock, or Josh Johnson.
This is ugly, but I'm gonna go Matty Ice there. Detroit. What's going on, Kevin? Merry Christmas. Matty Ice is my play there for sure. Oh. Monster super chat coming in over here. Our man DJ Johnson, thank you so much for most generous super chat we've gotten all year. This is unbelievable. Thank you so much for your support, DJ. You're the man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Just saying, Merry Christmas too. Not even a question attached to it. You're a legend, DJ. Thank you so much. You're a great fan. We're happy to have you every single time, but this is way too generous. What's that?
Do you have a website? Found it.
Yeah, nice. We do have a website, roasterjournal.com. We breed and feed you fantasy wolves. That bottom line will tell you all the follow information that you need to know.
Is this it?
No, we already had just.
We're at the that quarterback question.
Yeah, so we said Matty Ice over there.
Boys.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Keen, thank you.
I'm out of here. Have a good day, you guys.
Are you already out of here?
Yeah, I was just getting coffee.
Good to see you. Thanks for popping in.
I know. Yeah, asked the question.
Dead one?
Came in.
Alrighty.
So we're going Matty Ice there, and then Justin Carey, Henderson, or Freeman.
I go Devonta Freeman there. Definitely a better bet in my opinion. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Nice guys. Those are both Ryan.
Much appreciated, man.
Something else.
Awesome. No, that's perfect. Thank you so much. So I'm going Devonta Freeman there. Still top 10 in touches over the last month. They might need to run the ball as much as they can with Josh Johnson now at QB. So I go Freeman over Henderson. Yeah.
And then Seamus can't be here. That's terrible.
No excuses, Seamus. I don't even know if we can answer his question. Why can't you be here, Seamus? Tell us. We need the truth. But what do we got? We'll answer it for you.
Everett, Moreau, or Uzuma at tight end.
I like Everett there. We're going to get a lot of tight end questions, I imagine. Everett's one of my favorite. He's had 10-plus points in 3 of his last 4. Finding the end zone, seeing more targets than DK Metcalf lately. So I go him there.
And then Mooney or Ty Johnson at receiver.
I go Mooney. I don't love it, but I'm going to go Mooney. Now, I would recommend, Seamus, is Josh Palmer available? He'd be one of my favorite pickups that you could possibly have. I'm starting him this week. Really into Josh Palmer myself. What's going on, Bates? Merry Christmas. Thank you for coming.
And then we got Parker, Howard, or Pollard at the flex, or anyone else, I'm assuming.
I'd go Parker. I know Waddle's back, but Parker's been, and even with him out there, he's been consistent.
I'm playing Parker today, but I am kind of Monday. I am nervous about Lattimore, though.
Yeah, but do you think he's going to go on Parker the whole time? Maybe they go on Waddle there. I guess they move Waddle around more. Lattimore's not that good anyways. Like, I'm not that worried. Ohio State, useless. You're welcome, BK. Thank you.
Giuseppe up by 20 points, only had Debo and Rodgers compared to his 4 players. Let's go.
Hell yeah. You're up 20 already, and you only had Debo and Rodgers. That's what you love, Giuseppe. That's what you love to see. Congrats, man. keep it rolling though. No complacency.
Chip's playing for third place, has a lot of folks on the COVID list, so I agreed to a duel. He picks Rashad Bateman for me, and I picked Jordan Howard for him. Who wins?
I don't know. Bateman's kind of sketchy with a backup. Who knows what's going to happen there? It could end up being like the narrative where the backup just like peppers him because they were on the scout team together. But I'd probably go Howard for the touchdown. What do you think?
What does it mean
What a
by
duel.
What does that mean?
I think whoever scores the most wins. Yeah, one-on-one. Your fantasy hopes and dreams tied to Bateman. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go Howard here. Actually, fuck it. Let's do a duel ourselves.
Yeah, we'll duel it.
Duel ourselves. I'll go Bateman.
I love it. Awesome.
Ed Savvy, KC, Bengals, or Miami defense?
I like Miami a lot this week. I keep going back to them. I get the Bengals narrative, but they're just not a good defense, so I'm not going to go them. I'm going Miami, then KC, then Bengals. Ian Book. Just going to keep saying it. Ian Book.
Giuseppe, you're so upset I couldn't make it up there to meet you guys. Next time, have a brew for you.
Cheers, man. Have a beer with us virtually over there. Cheers. Fresh Rhino tea is so good. Best beer there is. Oh, we already got that. Thanks again, D&D, for the super chat. Much appreciated.
Mitch Chavez, Edmonds was huge last night. Need to start one of these running backs. Sanders, Rojo, Barkley, full PPR. I'm going Rojo.
Yeah, I'm going Rojo there, too. I rarely agree with you on Rojo, but that's where I would go for sure.
I'm just like been dreaming about this all week.
Yeah, congrats on seriously, what dreams over there for CJ. There's slips there. I think one of them has a pen at least. We did not bring enough pens today. That's our bad.
Midnight 201. Start two of these. CEH, Ty Johnson, St. Brown, Javonte, Disappointment Smith, Standard League.
Yeah, he is Disappointment Smith. Jeez. I go CEH as my favorite, and then, oh, man, it's a toss-up from the rest. I don't love St. Brown this week without Goff, though.
I think I'm going with the Disappointment.
Yeah. He has the Giants. Good spot for him to rebound. Beers from Denny Jennings.
That's literally how many beers he's
Yes. Is that your beer counter indeed? Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. So, yeah, what's that up to, like 15 beers for you, Denny? Love to see it.
Yo, so Tony, good morning, guys. 4-point touchdown passes. Ryan, Carr, Big Ben.
I'd go Ryan against Detroit, I think. Well, Carr's not in a horrible spot. He gets what?
Denver.
It's not a great spot either, though.
At home, though. Inside.
At home. Yeah, Carr's been like nice 17, 18. I guess I go Carr. The upside is with Ryan, though. Facing Detroit, pathetic defense, they could just smother that team. So I don't know. That's a tough one. I think I count Ryan the more I think about it, even if I have Carr higher in the rankings.
I don't know. Detroit, their defense plays hard. They shut down Arizona last week.
Yeah.
They're not as bad as people think.
I don't know. They're pretty
should
bad.
have like 5 minutes. Ryan Hemming, is it Barrios season? It is?
Could be. I mean, no Crowder. We talked about that earlier. Barrios could be a real sleeper. So we will see. We do have a lot of questions here, so we should start. All right, folks, we're going to be answering your questions while we answer some live. Again, at Old Planners here in Beverly, Mass. But we're going to get live on the mics here and start answering some of the questions we have in person, too. So balancing it out. We will still be getting to all your questions over there. So thanks again so much for being here, whether you're on the stream, having a virtual beer, or live in person. We're going to kick it off. Hopefully let us know, too, as we talk on the mics here, if that, causes any interference or you can't hear us well on the live stream. Let us know if there's any type of weird feedback or anything. But we're going to be getting on that. So we left off, though, just to keep our place here. And Ryan Hemmings. All righty. One sec. You guys working over there? I'm just trying to find our spot. And then, all right, is it Barrios season? That's right. All righty, Wolfpack. Thank you guys so much again for being here live with us over at Old Planners Brewing in the greatest city in the world, Beverly, Massachusetts. Thank you guys so much. Cheers to everybody. Happy holidays. Hopefully everybody's healthy, safe. Great holiday season. We appreciate so many of you guys. I know it's a weird one this year, but thank you so much for those of you that turned out. We really appreciate it being here live. If you haven't already, we got the questions. We got some pens up here. You can get your slips down. We'll keep answering questions on YouTube as well. We can see about 200 questions on YouTube. So we have a ton left. Of course, giving preference to the people that came down to celebrate with us live here in Beverly, Massachusetts, Old Planet. We got Pat's Bills. We got Red Zone. We got a lot of great stuff. Yeah, I don't know. maybe it's the microphone pickup. So we're going to hit your questions live here at the brewery. And again, keep hitting you guys live there. Let us know if the sound on the live stream is a little off right now while we try to hit it with the mics over here. But let's go. Semifinals, baby. Playoffs, the best. CJ, you alive in any leagues today?
11-1. It's my most important too, so I'm happy.
Most money on the line?
Yeah.
I'm alive in the fight for the Fez. This sexy bald creature in the front here is also alive in the Fez semifinals, baby. Hopefully we're meeting up.
Finals matchup?
Could be. I'm in tough shape. I've lost Kelce. I've lost Cook. It's been one of those weeks. I'm just getting destroyed. Possibly you. I hope so. You avoided a big Taylor night, so that was good. I had Adams crush it in the first half. Didn't do a whole ton for me in the second. So we will see. We got some Hail Marys. My Hail Mary of the day, for all you live or in person, is Josh Palmer. I think he's going to kill it for the Chargers there with no Mike Williams, no Keenan Allen. It's Houston. They're going to kill him. So I imagine he finds the end zone. He had 15 points last time he saw an extended roll. I see that happen again today. So stream of the day, Josh Palmer. Barrios is close. That's what Ryan Hemmings was asking here. No Crowder. He's had touchdowns in back-to-back weeks. I could see it, but I go to Palmer first myself. So get your questions. Continue to get them on over there in the live stream. We will continue to hit those, no doubt, but we're also going to hit some of these live in-person ones now, too. Old Planners Brewing, thanks again so much for hosting us. We're pumped to be here. It's first time in 2 years. So good to be back.
So we're going Carlo, did you know, have PPR, Wolf. I'm playing your dad in the playoffs. Do I start Rhamondre St. Brown or DJ Moore in the flex? I want to destroy him.
We all want you to destroy Scotty T. Go for it. What does Carlo know, too? It's a great question. But that's a really tough one. It would have been St. Brown, no doubt about it, if Goff was playing. No Goff does complicate things. But then you also get Cam Newton thrown to DJ Moore, and he's banged up. I don't like either of them, Danny. Is Josh Palmer available? I might go him over either one. If it's those two, I'm going to go DJ Moore, though. That'd be my top option. I'd consider streaming Josh Palmer above either of them, though. For sure. Yeah, that's a new one. And folks, if you get a question on in here, you'll be entered. We'll draw at least 5 of them for some merchandise for you guys today. So get your questions on in. We will, of course, be doing a drawing at the end of this all for some merch. So thanks again. Merry Christmas to everybody for being here. Get your questions on in, and we'll be sure to do that merch drawing.
All right, Martina Spirit, half PPR, wide receiver and the flex. Montgomery, Justin Jackson, Jacoby Myers, Claypool, Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones is locked in for me.
Yeah, so over Montgomery, though?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I'm going Montgomery over Ronald Jones there. Who's your top 2, Bill? Yeah, you can't bet either of them. You got a stacked running back core over there. I'm going Montgomery, though, over Ronald Jones myself. And then we got to pick a receiver here. Justin Jackson, too, man. You got a stacked running back core. But, yeah, Montgomery's my personal favorite of this list. Did you go Ronald or Montgomery?
No, I'll go Montgomery there. I think I dropped the line right there.
What else do we got?
So between Jacoby Myers or Claypool?
For wide receiver spot? I'm going to go Jacoby today and just hope he moves the chains. Claypool, no, I'm going to go Jacoby there. I'm going Jacoby there for sure. So, yeah, chain mover. I know we have half PPR there, so we'll do that. Welcome on in, guys. Come on down. Merry Christmas. Thanks so much for being here. We have the slips here live. If you got questions for us, we'll get to them all.
We got one from Keith. Merry Christmas, boys. Appreciate all the help this season. After 10 pathetic years with no playoff wins,
will this be the week my husband?
Will this be the week my husband builds a year against his first playoff win?
10 pathetic years. Wow. That is pretty bad, Bill. No, I don't think so. I think the history continues to repeat itself, and Bill is left crying while you eat cereal out of the bowl in front of his face on the trophy. We'll continue that narrative.
Is that our fault that he's in the playoffs contender?
Well, he continues to destroy him. So that's why. No. So no playoff win for Bills in the Providence League, no doubt.
We going for Mrs. Twong, happy PR, Gibson on Sunday night, or KJ Osborne to pick up Abdullah? Oh, Abdullah.
Not Abdullah, not Osborne. Yeah, you got to go Gibson. But Kelly, make sure you pick up Patterson so you have a backup plan if he doesn't play, because he might not play. I would go Gibson though, but you need Patterson in case he doesn't play. So pick up that backup.
Everyone, the crowd is wondering this. Wolf, with the successful fantasy football website, how are you not able to finish higher than 13th out of 14? Behind even my mom?
Jane's Dog Squad was killer this year. I couldn't even help it. Got absolutely destroyed. Think of my two biggest wins against Tom and Sarah, but no, I can't justify the season. It was an abysmal mess of a year. I don't know what it is. That's the one league I just get destroyed in year in and year out. 14 teams. I'm just too rookie for it. I can't do it. It's awful. But no, it's true. I get to come back with a vengeance. I say it every year, but this will be the one. The Dog Squad, though, she's the best team in the league.
Rollins, PPR, Mike Carter, Mooney, or Judy?
Ooh, I got to go Carter there. I know, Wilson stinks, but with all the receiver injuries, he might be the only guy they have to throw to. Judy sucks. He had 0 last week. Who was the other one? Mooney. Do you want to trust Foles? Probably not. So I'm going Carter. Is that where you were leaning? Yeah.
AB's attorney, half PPR. Swift is process. We're going Gibson, Justin Jackson, Sony, start 2.
I'm going to go Jackson and Sony. I'm not trusting Gibson tonight if I don't have to. So give me Justin Jackson and Sony myself.
And then Pringle, Tony, or Javonte Smith?
Ooh, I got to go Javonte, I guess. It's gross, but now that Tyreek's back, I don't know that Pringle is the one that gets elevated. I think Noah Gray ends up being one of the biggest streamers in the day. 2,500 Noah Gray. Could be interesting.
Ben is asking. I usually only feel infuriated seeing CJ's beautiful face on the computer screen. But seeing his physique in person makes me want to get on a cycle as soon as possible.
It is. I mean, imagine how I feel being up here live, seeing this beauty radiate right off here. It's tough spot to be in for sure. I just feel like this tiny small man right here next to this beautiful face the entire time.
Cooper Cup of Coffee, PBR. I like that name. Sony or Justin Jackson, and then actually just answer that first. Sony or Justin Jackson? I
go Justin Jackson there. Houston, so bad. Should see most of the work, probably 70% of the carries. I'm going Justin Jackson over Sony.
And then at tight end, Komet, Uzama, or O'Shaughnessy to replace Kelce.
Ooh, Komet. I go Komet. He's seen, 9, 11 targets in 2 of his last 4. It's gross, but Foles isn't that much of a passing downgrade.
Pat from the Rockies. He skipped his flight today to be with us. Probably leaving from Beverly Airport.
Yes.
Half PPR with Swift out, Reynolds or Sony? I think the answer is
yeah. I go Sony Bailey. I go Sony over Reynolds.
And then Ty Johnson in the Godwin role or Bourne?
I kind of like Kendrick today. I don't know. Yeah, no Aguilar. He's been making big plays for the Pats. Ty Johnson, I don't know. I don't know if I buy it fully myself. Jacob Beatty. We'll do this one for the Bates. Full PPR.
Jacob Beatty, full PPR. Pick one of these. Henderson versus Minnesota. Freeman versus Cincy. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Up 63 points. We had Adams and Edmonds.
Oh, nice. Yeah. But so you're a favorite. You probably just need kind of safety here. Ooh, not bad. You want ceiling or no?
Hey, roll the dice. You guys know they're playing each other.
The brotherly battle. I love that.
Freeman, Henderson, St. Brown.
I kind of like Freeman. They're going to need to run that ball today. Josh Johnson. I could see him getting. He'll catch 5-6 balls. He's been active as a pass catcher. St. Brown again. He'd be the lock if there was Goff in, but you really want to put your hopes on Blau. It's Blau. Yeah. So no, thank you. Is it Blau or who is it? Doesn't really matter. Awful. He has been balling. The number 3 receiver over the last 3 weeks, but still. I don't know. I'm going Freeman myself.
Yeah, I'm going Freeman too. Bill Jagir, PBR, running back 2, Melvin Harris or Penny. And then Sony or Henderson.
I'm going to go.
I like Harris.
Yeah. I think Harris is going to steamroll. No Rhamondre, definitely the safest option. Just one of those? Is that it?
Yeah, just one.
Okay, yeah, I'm going Harris there.
Carlo did you know? Happy yard. My tenants are pathetic. Who would you start between Albert O, O'Shaughnessy, or John.
Ooh, that is very pathetic. Tough to call someone pathetic in 13th place over here, but that's abysmal. My God. Is there nobody else out there, Danny? Like, honestly, I got to go Albert O. I think you've been riding him lately, and he's been getting it done for you, kind of. I don't know. That's really bad. I go Albert O, though. James O'Shaughnessy, come on. That's abysmal. We got to just leave for even asking that question. Come on. That's awful. Somebody please see Carlo, did you know, out of here. I'm going to check the waivers right now. There might be something. There has to be. I would go Uzoma. I mean, he did have – he's really boom or bust, but his biggest game of the year came against Baltimore. Second most points allowed to tight ends. I'm going Uzoma myself. That's where I'm rolling. And that wraps up our live in-person questions. But if you have any, please come on up here. Ask some questions. We have plenty of time, so continue to get all your questions asked and answered here. We'll get back to the computer ones.
We're going to target it at him.
Yeah. Jeez. Terrifying. All right, again, we'll get back to your questions on the broadcast. But again, if you're live in person, you want an answer, come on down. We got the pens, the paper, all that good stuff.
Denny Jennings is asking if there are any Eagles fans in the
What's up,
house.
Bobby? Merry Christmas, man.
That's absolutely.
No Eagles fans in the house. This is not Beverly's not a town of Eagles fans.
Craig Sarno, hey boys, sorry I couldn't make it. Still not feeling great with COVID. Sorry to hear that. With Foles at quarterback, do you like Montgomery over Higgins?
All good, Craig. Would have been nice to meet you today, but I'd rather you play it cautious, as a lot of people are today. But solid turnout actually here over at Old Planners Brewing in Beverly. Would have been nice to meet you, but we will have a beer soon enough, Craig. No doubt about it. I actually don't think it hurts Montgomery to have Foles because there's more dump offs. He had some big games with him last time. Is this frozen?
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous about that. I'm gonna write
I hope they can hear the audio. I'm just checking the Wi-Fi here. Yeah, no, I'm on the right thing. So yeah, thanks for sticking it out with us live stream. If in case the Wi-Fi's in and out, we're doing our best over here. But I go Montgomery over Higgins myself. Seattle, the second most points allowed to running backs. Only the Jets have given up more. Big fan of that.
And then Lawrence is asking, is Swift playing?
He's not. Nope. Swift is out, Lawrence.
Let's go put
Yeah.
Matthew Noto with no Kelce and only one pickup a week that I use on road drive to start RSJ. Tough times. My question is, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Parker, or Gallup full PPR? Need a boom.
I mean, you could do worse than RSJ, though. He is ultimately the Cowboys have given up the fourth most points. No, I think over the last 5 weeks, the fourth most points to tight end. So he could find the end zone. You could do worse. Of those three receivers, I'm going to go Parker myself.
He's a boomer. Go Gallup.
I don't know about that. Gallup's okay, but give me Parker myself. That's where I'm leaning. I think Parker's going to find the end zone for sure.
Lawrence is asking, no Kelce, do I start Komet or Hunter Henry?
I'm going to go Hunter Henry, definitely. Again, 77 yards, 2 touchdowns his last time out. That's where I'm leaning. Why don't you just next time try to refresh it, maybe?
They said there's some video that's a little freezing, but
okay, yeah, we'll do our best. So yeah, I'm going Komet. I'm going Hunter Henry, Lawrence. That's a really good fallback option. He was the tight end 2 last week. Great play, in my opinion.
Sam Dwyer or Pollard instead of Gibson?
Well, that's a good one in the sense that you can wait it out on Gibson because they're facing Pollard. I would personally go Gibson if he's in, but if he's out, Dan, I'm gonna go Pollard. Of course, you had a backup plan baked into it. That's nice.
Hey, Dan Higgs is wondering if Thompson showed up. Ask him about his square wheels.
Square wheels, Benny Thompson.
He's playing dumb. He's playing dumb.
He says he has no idea what you're talking about, Higgs. I don't believe him. I want to know about the square wheels.
M. Hart, Moreau or Conklin?
Yeah, I'm going to go Moreau, but begrudgingly. Don't love either of them.
I'm going Conklin myself.
Ugh.
Kurt. Okay, so I started A.J. Brown since Hill was on COVID. Now that Hill is back, receiver 1 and 1 flex. Obviously, you're starting Terry. And then Antonio Brown or Deontay Johnson. Let's play the receivers.
I would go. Yeah, those are really good. You can only pick one of them?
No,
2. So we got to bench one of them.
Tyreek's locked in.
I'd be benching AB. I love AB this week, but Tyreek Hill and Deontay Johnson they've been doing it all year. What if he is out of game shape after being off for 8 weeks? That'd be my concern. And those of you live, again, we have the slips up here. If you want to get entered into the drawing for merch, ask any questions. Can be fantasy, can be life, can be anything at all. Congratulations over there to Nick Tanzella and Steph Connery, the newly engaged couple over there. Let's get a round of applause for Nick Tanzella and Steph Connery over there. Merry Christmas indeed.
Let's see the ring.
Yeah, let's see. The Wolfpack wants to see the ring. Let's see it. Ring. Congratulations again, though, guys. We are so happy for you guys. And thanks so much for being here. Indeed. All right.
I don't know if that's
Hunter Lawrence. Don't know what that is.
You guys do DFS?
Oh, yeah.
GBC is asking Damian Harris or Madison.
I'm going Madison there. I mean, again, anytime Cook has missed it, he's seen 25-plus touches. He's been a lock. I can't bench that.
Tim Gray, happy holidays. Antonio Brown, CD Lamb, Javonte Williams, Najee. I had to sit one of these.
A lot of good options there, Tim Gray. Great to see you. Happy holidays to you as well, brother.
I'm saying Javonte.
Yeah, I think I sit Javonte too. Najee does make me a little nervous, though. He's been so inconsistent lately. But, yeah, I think Javonte's the biggest workload
Hopefully they
questions.
go down and catch a few balls.
Yeah.
Empire, PPR Flex, Harris or Devonta Smith?
Damian Harris, no doubt about it. I'm not trusting Devonta Smith if I don't have to. Harris is a great option.
Kurt, also 2 running backs. I have James Robinson and Rojo. And as of now, I have Monty, Justin Jackson, Mike Carter, Gibson. You said Monty over Rojo, so you're going to go Rojo, J-Rob?
Yeah, I'm going J-Rob Rojo there myself.
J-Rob Monty.
Yeah, J-Rob Monty. Yeah, I have Monty over Rojo. Good matchup. I think Foles doesn't hurt. Might even help at QB there. Rojo, just what if he fumbles the first carry? There's risk there. Could have 2 touchdowns, but I trust Monty myself. Where did you draw the line there for Rojo?
I put him right behind Montgomery.
There we go. CJ is going to have Rojo behind Monty. Then everybody should.
He's still finishing RB1. Curving Lizard, 33, Casey or Miami defense.
I'm going Miami. Every time I get a Miami question, they're my number 1 defense. Ian Book. Can't beat it. Love Miami D.
Van Jefferson or St. Brown,
I'm going Van Jefferson again. This is kind of a comprehensive one for St. Brown. I'm just very nervous about the backup QB. I don't know that he's going to be anything competent to get St. Brown the ball today. So I'm benching St. Brown where I have him if I have good options, and Van Jefferson's a good option.
Curving Lizard, Matt Ryan or Tua in the Steppers?
I'd go Matty Ice against Detroit there.
Campanelli, Chargers defense or Miami defense?
Miami again. I'm going to keep going Miami. Ian Book, baby. They're going to kill it.
Marcos Valdez, Scantling, half PPR, Patterson, Madison, Rojo, Sanders, CH. Start 2 of these?
I would go Madison and Patterson there above all the other guys.
And then start tight end between Henry and Uzama.
I like Henry there. Big fan of Henry. He's top 7 tight end for me. Just a red zone
I
monster.
cannot believe Pitts made this goal.
Didn't deserve it at all. Exactly. He had an okay rookie year, but come on.
Charlie's asking Penny, Henderson, Mike Carter.
I would go in a quarter PPR. Interesting, Charlie. I go Penny. I go back to the well there and hope that he has a better week. Doesn't just get taken off on the only scored drive of the game here. I go Penny, but Carter is close with no other receiving options. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, with this. I can't do Henderson anymore. It's completely dead to me. Penny's so sketchy.
Yeah, they're all sketchy. This is not an easy one, Charlie.
I'm going Mike Carter.
All right. If he was full PPR, I'd feel a lot different, but I'm going to go Penny and hope for the touchdown today.
Curving Lizard, Miami at number 2 defense since they played QB over KC.
Yep, exactly. That's the exact logic right there, Kirby.
Marcos Valdez, Scantling is asking Miami or Philly.
Miami. Got to keep rolling Miami D.
Yo Soy Tony is asking if Moore sits Barrios or Palmer. DJ Moore is Palmer.
DJ Moore is playing, but if it was one or the other, I like Palmer myself, and I'm going to go Miami over Tampa. Tampa might be the one defense I actually have ahead of Miami. I think I have Miami at 2 and Tampa at 1. Do you have it over there? I'm pulling it up right here.
Yeah, Cowboys 1, Bucks 2.
It looks like I have the Chiefs higher than Dolphins, but I don't. That's not how I feel. So I'm going to update those rankings too. I just love Miami today or tomorrow night.
Rob Moreno's asking, Merry Christmas, guys. I'm already down 35-13. He had Adams. I had Jones. Nothing.
Tough, but you kind of knew Adams was going to go off, so that's as expected. Let's hope you have some good firepower to answer.
Kirby Lizard, Gage, Parker, Antonio Brown, Joseph Jackson, Chris receivers, and a flex. So one of those.
I would go. So I got to sit one. I'm going to sit Parker there. I love AB. I love Jackson, and I love Gage. So, Parker I'd like, but I don't love him.
Then you're going to be taking phone-in questions. I would be down for that.
I can't wait till we get phone-ins. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
We could tag them.
We should.
On video.
Yeah.
Will Hodgkinson, full PPR.
You didn't say chug the beers. Do we need to chug the beers? At the end of the broadcast, Denny, we will chug.
Will Hodgkinson, full PPR, Damian Harris or Antonio Brown, who's more likely to make it out for the second one.
I'm going Antonio Brown there, the number one target for Tom Brady. He's going to go. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Lawrence Benny, Swift or Freeman. Swift is out, so make your decision.
Easy decision indeed for you.
Wayne Lord, who should I start this week in my flex? Gibson versus Dallas, Jackson versus Houston, Harris versus Buffalo.
I'm going to go Harris as the best option, just slightly over Jackson. Jackson's very, very close, but I prefer Harris. Just no Rhamondre. I think he's going to eat. What are your thoughts on Harris versus Jackson? I think it's really close.
I'm going Harris. I mean, he dominated the Bills a few weeks ago. He's going to be the only talented running back there. I like Harris too.
Perfect. We're in agreement there. Benny Thompson, live in person, but still tossing super chats on YouTube. Much appreciated.
Benny T's Dan Hanks, aka the Josh Gordon, kicks puppies for fun while Justin Mars and Ethan Trev steal from the homeless.
Wow. Shouting out his league mates there. Very highly spoken of.
True story.
We do call him the Josh Gordon.
That's actually his name. So much upside, but so much unlived potential. Awesome. Let's we were at right here, right? Yeah.
That's well below them.
Amir or Duke? I'm gonna go Duke there.
That's the Harris one.
Perfect.
Evan Buss, playoffs boys, and killing these fools. Good luck, Buss.
There we go, Bus. Good to see you, Bus. Willard says hello from Old Planners Brewing over there. Great to hear from you, Bus.
Mike Clay, that first quarter of San Francisco looked like Wilson was going to put up 30+. Glad he took it off.
He does stink. So good thing you benched him because, that was looking painful at first.
His under was great. Evan Buss, Kelsey's out though. Foster Moreau or Uzomah?
Ooh, that's tough. I go for the touchdown upside of Uzomah, but it doesn't feel great. He hasn't had a good game in a while. But his best game of the year was against Baltimore. Second most points allowed to tight ends. It's the best stream I think he can find.
Liberty, Swift is out. PPR, Craig Reynolds or Burkhead?
Ooh, I got to go for the work there with David Johnson out. I go for Burkhead, but if it doesn't have to be a running back, look for Palmer, look for Berrios. I'd rather have either of those receivers.
Lawrence Franklin, what's up, guys? Who you starting? Gallup, Pollard, Bateman, and Josh Reynolds? Full PPR.
I would go Gallup here. I don't like any of the other options a ton. Pollard would be the next closest, but so inconsistent in his workload. Give me Gallup.
Kirby Blizzard, Wolf and CJ, hope you had a good Christmas. Thanks for your advice. Thank you too.
Thank you so much. I hope you had a great Christmas as well. We sure did.
Diodonis, should I stick with Folk at kicker or just stay with Folk? Stick with Folk.
Yeah, Folk is always a beast. Don't get cute.
Campanelli, full PPR, first round of playoffs today, boys. Need a receiver. Pick one. Bourne, Osborne, Berrios, Goodwin, Scotty Miller, Josh Reynolds, Josh Palmer.
Jeez. I would go. I like Kendrick. Yeah, I really do. I think Bourne's a good option. That's where I lean. I go Kendrick Bourne.
Giuseppe, Jamal Williams is streamer team?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. We do have 2 in-person questions. And again, you guys want to get a question on in, be entered for some merch drawings. Please get them on in. It doesn't have to be fantasy related. It can be any question at all. We're happy to answer it. That would have been good. Yeah.
Too slow. Bobby's asking on DFS, Nico Collins 3,600 or Josh Palmer 3,400.
I like Josh Palmer, Bobby. I prefer Palmer over Nico Collins. I do get the Nico Collins like shower narrative, but give me
I like McKenzie better.
I like Palmer a lot today. Palmer's my Hail Mary of the day.
Prefer not to share. All right, we have an anonymous question. 2 for Chris and Nick. 2 dart throw receiver picks for today, less than 10% owned. Isaiah McKenzie's my guy too.
I like McKenzie. We're thinking under 10% owned. You know, Palmer's going to be the most popular. So is Berrios. He's looking at his like right around 10%.
Yeah, Berrios.
Berrios. I would love Palmer today though myself. I think Hardman's going to go under owned, and he could have himself a decent day. But
I can't do hard.
I never like to. So what he says? What's the question again?
Just 2 dart throws.
2 complete dart throws. Yeah, Berrios and Palmer are definitely our favorite ones. But I'm not sure that they'll be under 10% owned. At least Palmer's pretty popular today. So
Berrios, Isaiah McKenzie for me. Palmer.
I think McKenzie's a great toss-out. He always makes plays every time he gets used.
Right, Johnny Leo, if you're looking for other people's luck, I'd be pretty damn good fantasy manager. Disappointed with JT's performance last night. Both Mixon and Rojo come through. Rojo's going to come through.
Merry Christmas indeed, Johnny. Yeah, I think they'll definitely come through. I like both those guys a lot this week.
20 for Rojo. Lawrence Burning, Chase or Thielen.
Got to go Chase. Most 20 and 40-yard pass plays given up.
The last time they played each other.
He had 38 points last time they played, over 200 yards. You're going Jamar Chase, baby.
Droid, St. Brown, Gage, Parker, Jefferson, or Duke Johnson. Pick one of the
I'm going to go Gage, no doubt about it. I love Gage this week. He's actually the number 3 receiver over the last 4 weeks, which is crazy. Russell Gage, unreal.
Dan Haggerty, I think Jay Mars could jump in there for the Raiders today and outplay Hunter Renfrow. Ask him about his English walk-off touchdown. He's not here.
Wish we could ask him, but he didn't show up.
Bad friend.
Terrible friend. Only Ben Thompson represented from your group. Legend over there. New favorite. Please.
They're in my gambling group chat. They're like, oh, yeah, we'll come one time.
DJ, no worries. We appreciate that super chat, man. So generous of you.
You're going to the Yankees.
Will, we have a website. It is rotostreetjournal.com.
No respect.
Brady or Burrow, 6-point passing.
I like Burrow today.
I love Burrow today, but I still go Brady. Brady's gotten you to the championship.
He's going to be so whiny today. I'd like go all-stars around him.
Yeah, but he's got AB. He's got Gronk. You know, he's got it done with far less in New England for those years. He's going to be fine.
Alex Lambert, Michelle Henderson, or Damian Harris?
I'm rolling Damian Harris there. Again, no Rhamondre. He should see all the work. He's in a great spot.
Anthony Fella, sorry for the D question, but I have to ask Atlanta, Seattle, or Cincy.
I kind of like Seattle here against Nick Foles. I think he'll turn it over at least 2 or 3 times.
Slim J. Donald's not playing Gibson doesn't feel right.
Oops.
He knows the risk.
Yeah.
It's a bad matchup, and if he doesn't play, I'm screwed, but it doesn't feel right. Okay.
I'm benching him, Will. If I have good enough options, I want to bench him.
I'm with you, Denny Jennings. Miles busting along one for Taylor. I do like it this way.
I really think this will be the week. I hope so. I need it real bad.
It's my plan first touchdown. Anthony Fella, AB, or Renfrow for people.
I'm going AB. I love AB today. And Renfro is really close. I have him top 15, but AB's my wide receiver 11. Love the guy today.
Perfect Lizards, Parker, or Gage.
Give me Gage all day.
O'Shaughnessy or RSG.
Why are we getting O'Shaughnessy questions twice now? Horrible. I'm going Ricky Seals-Jones there, but I'll toss out. Would you prefer Noah Gray to either of these guys?
I think so.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes, high touchdown.
They've been using a lot of 2 tight end sets, even like Kelsey. Gray plays a lot.
Gray does, and he's caught a touchdown the last couple weeks. I think Noah Gray might be the best tight end sleeper of the day, just filling in for Kelce over there.
Curving Lizard, you like playing Tua Parker or Finn's defense? And deep.
It's a lot of Dolphins, but I mean the matchup is right.
I don't know offensively.
I'd probably go, Tua Parker seems way too aggressive. I don't think I would do that. Another question? Yeah, I love it.
Midnight 201, Chargers and Miami Deep. Come on.
Well, Josh Allen or Stafford first.
Josh Allen or Stafford.
That's my 1 and 2 QB right now. I actually think Stafford might be a little safer.
I love Stafford.
Yeah, Stafford, the highest total of the day.
Midnight Chargers, Miami Deep. Kamara scares me, but their quarterback is Ian Book.
No, Ian Book is not scary at all. We're going with Miami D.
Hawkins, start Rojo or Waddle. I need a boom. Rojo's a boom.
Yeah, I think Rojo easily has 2 touchdown upside. I'd go Rojo there.
Rojo or CH.
That's my 13 and 14, but I have Rojo 1 higher, so I'm going Rojo.
Curving Lizard, you trust Miami versus the Chiefs?
Yes, I'm putting Curving Lizard in the timeout. We've gotten that question way too many times, Curving. Timeout. First timeout of the day.
Hey, first time out.
Just for Benny. Timeout. Yeah.
Trey's asking good morning, gents. Burrow or Wilson?
I go Burrow all day. Baltimore, he had his best game of the year against them, and they're even more banged up now.
Wilson sucks.
Wilson does stink.
John, Rojo, or Justin Jackson, PPR projected to be somewhat comfortably. I'm going Rojo.
Yeah, I'm going Rojo over Jackson. I do like Jackson's stream, but Rojo all day.
Chris Berry, bit of outscoring full PPR, 1.20-yard reception. DJ Moore, St. Brown, or Summers?
DJ Moore, I guess. I don't really love any of them.
Is Sam Darnold?
Yeah, he's played a few drives. They said a few drives and he might take over.
It's like a high school offense.
Weird.
DJ Walker's the best quarterback.
Right. DJ Moore for sure.
Hawkins, Justin Jackson. That's the I think he's talking to.
Yeah.
Patty, pick one. Thielen, Lockett, Waddle.
I'm going Lockett there. He's been hot lately. Bears get up the 3rd most receivers. I go Lockett over those 2. Good choices though. Do you feel any different?
Yeah, I'm not fully trusting Thielen yet, so I'm going Lockett. And
There we go.
DK is just so useless.
He is.
At least Tom. Save us cash. DJ Moore, Mooney, or Gibson. Both PPR.
I would go. I mean, again, it's so tough with Gibson playing tonight. Do you have your backup plan at Patterson? Of these guys, though, I do think Gibson's the top option, especially if you're going to make sure you have your backup plan at Patterson.
Liberty, Palmer, Jefferson, PPR. Van Jefferson, PPR.
I go Van Jefferson there. I love Palmer, but give me Van.
Derek Back, Mike Carter, Gibson, Javonte Williams.
Javonte Williams all day for that one. Top 12 running back. Great matchup versus the Raiders. Feeling him big time.
Mike Clay, Palmer over St. Brown. I know Goff is out, but he drops. This dude's getting 30% target share. But yes, that's with Goff.
Yeah, that's with Goff under center, exactly. So I personally, that's tough. Because Palmer is just a Hail Mary, too. I mean, it's who do you want? Someone from Blau or somebody from Justin Herbert, you know? So I'm gonna go Palmer myself.
Joe Connaughton. Now that DJ Moore's upgraded to active, should I start on my flex or keep McLaurin there? I'm going Terry there.
I'm going Terry over DJ Moore, yeah.
Sean needs some QB help. Both my quarterbacks are with injury or COVID in playoffs, and I need to add either Josh Johnson, Cam Newton, or Lawrence. Not happy with any, but it's PPR this minute. I had 5 week last week. So pick between Cam, Josh Johnson, and
I'm going Josh Johnson, as sick as that is. It might be Cam if it was a clearer situation with Darnold working and stuff. I'm going Josh Johnson and just hoping for the best.
Do you trust Justin Jackson today?
I sure do. Oh, yeah, I love Justin Jackson today, no doubt.
David Welsh, Cousins or Heineke, also flex Justin Jackson or T. Higgins.
Definitely Cousins over Heineke. Why is that
I
a
like
question?
Heineke.
No, Heineke sucks. I go T. Higgins over Justin Jackson, though. What do you think?
But this I'm going Justin Jackson.
I go T over Jackson myself.
I just wanted to be different. William G. Donis, Falcons or Chiefs defense?
I like the Chiefs. I think they're going to eat up Big Ben today.
Red X need 2 PPR, Madison, Jacobs, Metcalf, CDH, Javonte Williams.
Please. You're going Madison is my number 1, and then Javonte is my number 2, Red X. I like them much more than the other 3 myself.
Red X needs 1 PPR, Croft or Shaughnessy.
Good Lord. What am I missing on O'Shaughnessy? Why is he suddenly an option now? Give me Croft. Is Arnold back? Isn't Arnold back this week? No, he was scheduled to return this week. I got to go Croft and just hope for a touchdown there, Red X, but that's terrible. Honestly, I would go Noah Gray over either of these guys. Noah Gray's out there in pretty much every league, and with Kelce out, I'd rather have Pat Mahomes as top tight end over any of those two options.
Might play Gage or DK.
I'm going Gage. It's not even a question for me. I'm benching DK there.
Noah Roberts, Knox or Schultz.
Give me Knox. Give me Knox all day. Only Sanders, Diggs, and Knox left of that receiving core, and McKenzie, I guess. But give me Knox. Nice little bot there. Your dreams dot online.
William wants a beer. Come down to Old.
Come on down to Old Planters Brewing, Beverly, Massachusetts.
John is saying also, thank you for a great year. It was 1-2 in my 2 leagues this year, and your content is one of the absolute biggest resources and reasons that I've had that success.
Awesome, John. Thank you for sharing your kind words. We're so happy to hear about your success, man. Let's get those titles done.
Alec, start 3, full PPR, Hunter Henry, Hollywood, Dawson Knox, Lockett.
I'm going Lockett, and
I hate starting 2 tight ends, but I go on.
no, you got to go. Oh, we got to start 3 of them now. I like Hollywood. I'm okay with Hollywood today. I think I'm benching Hunter Henry. What do you think?
It's between Henry and Hollywood.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
I'll ride with you there.
Yeah, we're benching Henry there just in case he doesn't score the end zone. He could be a big bust.
Austin Misner, Kadarius Toney, who stinks, or Metcalf, who stinks.
Got to go Metcalf there. I mean, you're banking on 2 terrible receivers right now, but got to go Metcalf myself.
Tom DiStefano, quick one for flex spot, full PPR, Damian Harris, or
Good to see you, Tom. Thanks for tuning in. I go Harris though all day. I'm benching Cooper if I can. I know the number 3 points allowed to receivers, but Harris, no Stevenson, he should roll.
Austin Misner, Samaje Perine, or Daryl Henderson, desperate in the playoffs.
That is desperate. I guess in that case, you go Henderson and just hope he breaks a long one because he's talented. But there's so many value options today. Could you go like Palmer instead? Something of that nature?
Are there any other running backs?
Burkhead maybe? Yeah, that's horrible.
Steven Hernandez, Merry Christmas, PBR, Renfro, or Thielen, or Gage?
Merry Christmas, Steve. I go Renfro. Renfro versus Gage is really tough. Full PPR. I mean, I know. I prefer Gage over Thielen. I think I go Gage here. Facing Detroit, he's been so hot lately. He's got like 18, 20 in 2 of his last 3. I kind of just ride that Russell Gage hot hand there. I don't know. Renfro is still pretty good.
I'm going Renfro myself.
Yeah, Renfro's been so solid too. Renfro very slightly over Gage.
Like Duke, Rojo, or Gronk and flex. Standard.
I think I go Rojo. What do you think?
I'm going Rojo.
Yeah. He's going to see 18 and 20 touches.
I think both good scores.
Both are great plays, though.
Steve Hernandez, PPR, Henry, or
Give me Henry all day. Definitely Henry.
Cole Beasley's been fine, but up to $100,000 for
Ooh,
COVID stuff.
nice.
Mike Duke, Tua, or Big Ben?
I like Big Ben. I think they should need some points against the Chiefs. That's where I'm going.
Mike Clay, CJ's face. Should we try?
We should chuck some beers.
I'm myself. Steven Hernandez, PPR, Javonte Williams, or Justin Jackson?
Javonte for me. What do you think? I'm high on Javonte because I have.
See, I love Javonte, but also rather than Justin Jackson. I'm going Javonte.
All righty.
Austin Business. Perine or Henderson?
Repeat. Time for timeout. We're both saying Henderson if that's the only spot you go. But for a Hail Mary running back, I mean, obviously Justin Jackson would have been the play if you already missed out on him. I mean, maybe Josh Kelly could find in the end zone today. Like, we're all assuming it's Justin Jackson, but what if Kelly is the one that ultimately –
I actually have Kelly in my big, draft parlay.
Yeah, that's not a horrible one. Probably great odds. Is Howard out there?
I go Henderson.
Yeah, I guess you got to go Henderson in that option, but I don't mind looking at some of those other guys too.
Giordano's Gibson or Renfro with the flex. I know I already asked, but my gut is telling me not to stick Gibson. So if it's your gut, just go with Gibson.
You always trust your gut, but I definitely have Renfro higher than myself. But always trust the gut, no doubt about it.
Great. Matt Ryan, Cam Newton, Big Ben.
Matt Ryan there, yeah. Detroit, that's all that matters.
Good luck, Orbits.
Good luck indeed.
John Mencidius, CD Lamb, or Antonio Brown. Going to be.
Yeah, I'm going AB. Oh, it's really close, though. But, yeah, AB just feels safer.
Tanuki himself. Can I start a Lions running back over Damian Harris? Absolutely.
No way, no way. Harris is in a great spot today.
Ethan Evans, Lockett, Diggs, Harris, Montgomery, Javonte. I don't know if it's a big one.
Great options. I mean, yeah, I like them all. If I had to bench one, it'd probably be Harris, but I love them all. Oh, it was bench one, yeah.
Oh, bench.
I bench Harris, even though
I'm benching Javonte.
I love Javonte today against the Raiders.
Giuseppe, Miami to your Eagles.
I go Miami. All in on Miami. Eagles just really is not that good.
Jake Fromm, Josh Hanser, OBJ or Thielen. Also, I have Rhamondre St. Brown with no comfortable but not comfortable.
Oh, yeah, Boyle. I think it's Boyle over Blau. Even worse.
Oh, Blau was like the third.
Terrible. I'm gonna go Thielen there. Touchdown monster. Right back. Justin Jefferson with Jalen Ramsey likely on him. Give me Thielen. He'll find the end zone.
Ethan Evans, Lockett, Diggs, Harris, Montgomery, Javonte. Oh, he just put his question together.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, it's about to be 2022, and Jackson Barrios is having several questions. What is this like?
Very weird life in G-Nex. Yeah, Barrios. That's what we've come to. But Palmer is my number one stream at receiver today.
Eduardo, Tua, or Matt Ryan leading the Lions matchup?
Yeah, I'm leaning Lions there too. I'm going to go with Matt Ryan there. Madison over Mixon? Yes, I do that.
Sebastian Kermet or Hunter Henry?
Hunter Henry for sure.
Jay Duvall, hope you all had a Merry Christmas, brothers. Lost Kelce, so Henry will come back.
Again, Hunter Henry every time. And Merry Christmas to you, Jay Duvall.
Henry. Eduardo Hero, TK or Van Jefferson at Flex. Cheers, guys. Best support from Mexico.
Nice. Much appreciated. We're getting support from all over.
No,
I'm going Van Jefferson, though. Yeah. Over DK, which is crazy.
David Wysong, I need to imagine today full PPR Miami or Dallas defense.
Dallas.
Receiver and a flex from Deontay Waddle, Gage.
Deontay.
And he's starting fifth, so good luck.
Good luck indeed, David. But yeah, Deontay and Dallas would be my picks. Great options, but give me Deontay and Dallas.
Jeff Williams is Metcalf or DJ Moore.
What up, Jeff? I'm going DJ Moore, but I don't love either. What do you think? DJ Moore over Metcalf?
I'm so off Metcalf, I can't do it.
Yeah, I've been mentioning him every week, and it's worked out for me.
Hopefully, PJ Walker comes in at halftime and saves the Panthers.
Yeah.
Jordan F. pick 3. J-Rob, Madison, Jones, Zeke, Damian Harris, Justin Jackson.
A lot of good options here, Jordan. You got to go Madison, Robinson, and I think Zeke. Yeah, that's where I go, Jordan. Out of here? Great to see you, brother.
Good count.
Pound it, man. Yeah.
Say go Pats.
Hey, Jossie.
Say go Wolf.
Merry Christmas.
That's the Wolf.
Oh. Merry Christmas, guys. Thanks for coming by. I'm disappointed we didn't get one of your usuals. Oh. I love it.
Tommy Tabia. Start 2 of these. Javonte, Rojo, Sanders, Justin Jackson.
I'm going the first 2, Javonte and Rojo. Where do you
You're
lean?
going Javonte over Sanders?
Yep.
I'm feeling a touchdown for Sanders today. Rojo, Sanders.
All righty.
Oh, we just answered that.
Oh, yeah. DJ Moore over DK, yeah. We have the tab open. Don't worry about it. Thank you.
Or actually, you can get it for us.
Yeah, if you want to throw in the Volts, the Crave Cold Brew. 95,000, I think it's called, Volts. But yeah, throw it on our tab. We have a tab. Yeah. I'm going Herbert over Hurts. What do you think with all the weapons missing?
I'm still going Herbert over Hurts. I need Hurts for us, man.
There we go.
Chip, last question. Pick 2, Miles Sanders, Madison,
We got
David
2
Montgomery.
I'm going Madison and Montgomery there. I do really like Sanders, but man, those are good options. So Madison, just a beast every time Cook's out, and then Montgomery, number 2 matchup for running back. So I love it.
And then we have some questions from the fans in attendance. Mrs. Twan is asking, half PPR, no Pat Fry. Would you go Noah Fant or RSJ?
Ooh, Noah Fant would be the play there. I don't love either, but I would go Noah. I might go Noah Gray, though. The backup to Travis Kelce. Could be.
Don't get cute.
That's getting cute. No, go Noah fan. That's the best option.
The Tans table. Tans table of 2. Are you wearing your fancy RSJ socks? Show them to people.
The socks are on, Tans. He's not paying attention, but I will show him his socks later. The socks are on, and they will be shown.
Show
The RSJ socks, folks. Huge debut of the RSJ socks. What's that? Next week, big merch drop. Christmas vacation project. I wanted to do it today, but I had no time. It's been crazy. It'll be dropped today. But we have a lot of little sneak peeks here for you guys today. Thank you, gentlemen. So much, man. Thank you very much.
We have an anonymous question. Noah Gray or Blake Bell? Or Brevin Jordan?
I'm going to go Noah Gray. He's a pass-catching guy. He's the one from Duke that was like a converted wide receiver. He got hyped all preseason. I'm going Noah Gray as a great Hail Mary tight end.
And Ben is asking who is Noah Gray.
He is the backup to Travis Kelce, and he is the main pass-catching guy, like we were just saying. Converted wide receiver, big body, got hyped all preseason. So
You start him over Komet.
no, I'd go Cole Kmet.
Dan Haggs, he just told me he boosted his profile on Grindr, so swipe right up.
Ooh, Dan Haggs trying to get out there. I like it.
That's it.
Now we got a couple more on here now.
We still don't.
Palmer or Gage? I gotta go Gage there. Gage is killing it. I don't know why people don't trust him. 7+ targets in 5 straight weeks, double-digit points. Gage is a beast.
Reese Martin is asking Madison, CEH, Javonte, who are you saying? Or would you start all 3 and bench Terry?
I'd bench Terry. I'd start all the running backs there, Reese.
And Josh is asking Foster Morrow or Jared Cook? Maybe a Morrow.
Probably Foster. I would go Jared Cook there, though. I really like Jared Cook. Top 10 tight end now with all those weapons missing for the Chargers. I go Cook there. All righty. That wraps up the questions. So if you guys have any more in person, please get them in. We'll do the merch drawings in a second. We got a couple more coming in live here. So we got Palmer or Hollywood. I go Hollywood still. I wouldn't trust Palmer over him. So give me him. We'll keep it up in case more questions come in. But we'll start organizing and get ready for the merch draw. Any questions you guys have, get them on in now, fantasy or not related, and we will answer them all. Pats versus Bills or red zone all day. The good news is we'll have 2 screens with them both. Why choose when you don't have to? We'll have them both on, baby. Big day of football today. Big day of drinking. Make sure, folks, you are taking care of your bartender over there for them opening nice and early for us today. We really appreciate it. Let's get a quick round of applause for Old Planners hosting us again. First time we've been live in so long. Thank you guys so much. We really, really appreciate you guys showing up, coming out for the crew. I know it's a crazy year. It just feels so good to be back with everybody here. So cheers again. Hope everybody out there gets all the fantasy points you want. We really appreciate you guys showing up. Again, if you have any last-minute questions, get them on in. We'll do the merch drawing right before kickoff, though. Thanks again so much, guys.
We got a Mixon CEH.
I'm going to sign off here.